meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Agricultural Education Club. What is the first item of business?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Winona.
I move that we have a malt stand at the county fair.
Second.
It is a move and seconded that we have a malt stand at the county fair. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Winona.
I am in favor of having a malt stand at the county fair because I believe that this would be a great way for our club to get our name out there, and it would be a great fundraiser, and everybody likes malt, so I think we'd be able to pull in a lot of money through this and a lot of support. Therefore, I am in favor of this motion.
Mr. Chairman.
The chair recognizes Ethan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm opposed to this motion because we have a lot of members that are already very actively involved in the county fair, and by adding another thing to their plate to do will allow for poor organization of this malt stand. So I strongly encourage everyone to vote opposed to this motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Paige.
I strongly encourage you all to vote in favor of this motion, as I think this would be a great opportunity for our members to get leadership experience with working with different people through the malt stand, so therefore I encourage you all to vote for this motion. Mr. Chair.
The chair recognizes Libby.
I vote everyone to oppose this motion because we already have plenty of fundraisers and we don't need any more income because we're in a very good situation where we are. Therefore, I encourage all of you to vote against this motion. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Paige.
Mr. Chairman, I move to limit debate to one person for 30 seconds.
Is there a second?
Second.
It is moved and seconded that we limit debate to one person for 30 seconds. Is there any amendments? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of limiting debate to one person for 30 seconds, please signify by raising your right hand. All those opposed, same sign. Lacking a majority vote, motion fails. We are now back to the main motion, which reads that we have a malt stand at the county fair. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman.
Ethan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move to fix the time till which to adjourn until next Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Second.
It is moved and seconded that we fix the time to which to adjourn, so we adjourn to meet next Tuesday at 8 p.m. At what location will we be meeting at?
Rutan B 26.
In B26. Is there any amendments? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
Motion fails. We're now back to the main motion, which reads that we have a malt stand at the county fair. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair.
Winona.
I have been hearing a lot of members talk about how this is a fundraiser and we don't necessarily need fundraising, but I would look at it as it more of a outreach program in that we would be able to get a lot of people to visit the booth and get our name out there more so than think of it as a fundraiser.
Mr. Chairman.
Ethan.
I'm still opposed to this motion because there is already a neighboring AFEE chapter that hosts a malt stand at our county fair, and I don't want to impede on their profits that they make, and by competing with them in offering a competing item to sell. So I encourage you all to vote no.
Mr. Chair.
Alexis.
I am in favor of this motion because according to the statistics last year, many people were asking for malts at the county fair. So I think we should move this motion.
Mr. Chair.
Libby.
I move to amend this motion by adding to the 2017 fair at the end.
Second.
It is moved and seconded that we amend the main motion by adding the words to the 2017 fair into the motion, so that it passed. The motion to read, I move that we have a malt stand at the 2017 county fair. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair.
Libby.
I think this would be a good idea because with the fair coming up in a couple of months, it's a lot of work for our members to plan all the events and get everything organized. So therefore, I encourage all of you to vote in favor of this amendment.
Mr. Chair.
Ethan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm opposed to this main motion because I think if we're the officer team that wants to make this motion, that we should do it this year starting right now, so none of our seniors are gone. Next year, that would be great leaders to start this program. So I encourage everyone to vote opposed to this amendment.
Mr. Chairman.
Alexis.
I move that we recess for 5 minutes so we can go to the bathroom.
Second.
It is moved and seconded that we take a 5-minute recess so that we can all use the restroom. Are there any amendments? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
Motion fails. We will now be taking a recess. Now back to your point.
The amendment that we have on the table did not have a second.
Second.
It has now been seconded. We are now back to the amendment. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of the amendment, which reads that we have a malt stand at the 2017 county fair, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
Motion fails.
Mr. Chairman, I rise to a question of privilege.
State your question.
May I leave?
Yes, you may. Bye, Ethan. We are now back to the main motion, which reads that we have a malt stand at the county fair. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Winona?
I call for previous question.
Second.
The previous question has been called for. We shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of the previous question, please signify by raising your right hand. All those opposed, same sign. Lacking a 2/3 vote, the motion fails. We are now back to the main motion, which reads that we have a malt stand at the 2017 county fair. Is there any discussion? Wait, pardon, the county fair this year. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Libby?
I move to refer this motion and all of its amendments to a standing committee
Second.
who has full power to act.
It is moved and seconded that we refer this motion to our standing executive committee with powers to act. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Libby?
I think this is a good idea because we need people to plan the milk stand. So I encourage all of you to vote in favor of this motion. Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Paige?
I strongly oppose this motion to refer this to a committee, as I believe this is a very simple task, and once we pass this motion, we could potentially give it to a committee then to deal with the logistics and things like that. So I strongly urge you to oppose this motion to
Is there any further discussion on this referral? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of referring this motion to a standing executive committee with powers to act, please say aye. All those opposed say no.
No.
Motion fails. Division of the assembly has been called for. All those in favor of referring this motion to our standing executive committee with powers to act, please signify by raising your right hand. Thank you. All opposed, same sign. Thank you. Lacking a majority vote, the motion fails. We are now back to the main motion, which reads that we have a malt stand at the county fair. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor that we host a malt stand at the county fair, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
Motion passes. We will be hosting a malt stand at the county fair. Is there any further business? Division of the assembly has been called for. All those in favor of having a malt stand at the county fair, please signify by raising your right hand. All those opposed, same sign. Lacking a majority vote, the motion to have a malt stand at the county fair fails. Is there any further business that should come before the assembly at this time?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Adam?
I move to adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
It is a movement second that we adjourn this meeting. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. All those
Aye.
opposed say no.
No.
Motion passes. We now adjourn this meeting.